So I wanted to talk to everyone about what I do for my son's birthday, and this is more towards parents. So we are in this generation where we make videos and we post them online and we do all this thing, and we constantly have our phones in our hands and we have pictures and videos and all sorts of stuff um, of our children's lives. And we have an advantage that our parents, if you're, of the generation born in the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, that kind of thing, that our parents just didn't have. And what I do for my son is every year, my wife and I gather all of our photos and videos from that year. And she sends me all the ones off of her phone because we don't share an iCloud account. And I compile all of them into a video editing app. You can use whichever one you want. I currently use Final Cut Pro for this project, and I go through and I create a birthday video for him. And it's a kind of a highlight of out from his last birthday to the current birthday of what has happened that year with him, the trips we went on, the memories, that kind of stuff. And then I upload it to my private YouTube and I share it with family and friends so that they're involved. And I also share it with obviously my family. And what that does is that allows us to go back and look at all that year in a recap really easy at any time without having to scroll through photos and videos on our phone. And it has become one of those things that my wife will tell me it's one of her favorite things that we do. And it started when my son was 1, and I wanted a way, because the years go by so fast, I wanted a way to just easily look back and be like, oh, that was such a fun year, or oh, I remember that trip, or anything like that. And I'm not one that's really good at scrapbooks, and you can't include videos in a scrapbook. It's all just photos. And so we take a lot of videos, especially in today's society. And so that's what I do is I do a birthday recap video basically. So I go from the day after his birthday and anything leading up to his current birthday. And usually what I do is I get the video all ready to go right before his birthday. And then we have his birthday party and whatnot. For example, this year he's turning 8, so it'll be everything from his 7th year. And I'll gather everything up, make the video, but I won't finalize it and export it yet. And then we celebrate his birthday, cake, ice cream, presents, all the good stuff. And any of the photos and videos from that, I go back in and add to the end of the video, and then I go ahead and finish the video. So it's basically his entire year leading up to that birthday. And this has become a favorite. All my family, kind of waits for it and looks forward to it. And if I'm being honest, I'm a little behind because it's a big project. It's a big thing to do. But it's one of those that when he is 18, I'm hoping to be able to, if DVDs are even still a thing, be able to give him an entire collection of them on a DVD if he chooses. But regardless, they'll be on YouTube. I'm going to have them backed up to our iCloud. Like, they're everywhere for him to be able to have access to these. And then that way, when, the inevitable happens and me and his mother are not around anymore, he can look back at these and have all those memories and all those things and remember his childhood. And it's not, hopefully with the cloud, it's not something that can get lost in a house fire or in a flood or in moving or anything like that. And so I wanted to share this with you because it started off as just I think this would be a good idea. And now as I talk to other parents, they're like, oh, that's such a great idea because that, we can really just remember everything that way. And it's an easy thing to do. And obviously if you have multiple kids, it's a lot of work, but I truly think it's worth it. And so I wanted to share it with all of you, and let me know what you think in the comments, because is this something you would think of doing? Is this something you already do? Do you do something similar to this? If so, I'd love to hear about it.